So last week I had mentioned that they were thinking of some sort of way to have a registration form to determine the regular citizenry from the undesirables with regards to the vaccination. I did not think that they would go with the stupidest one of the entire bunch, but then this is government, so I should really know better. The one that they have decided to go with, they are calling the Vaccination Passport. And they're doing so because there already exists things called vaccine passports for other such diseases like Ebola and malaria and shit like that. Now, I have no issue with those things existing because those are for when you're traveling to other countries where those diseases are a lot more common. And that makes sense. Human immune system is largely regionally based. People in America who have lived in America their entire lives will have vastly different immune systems than people who have lived in Taiwan their entire fucking lives. Those two things are completely different, and it makes sense to vaccinate yourself if you're going from one place to the other, even for just a vacation, because you could catch something that is going to kill you, or you could spread something that is going to kill them. That I'm perfectly fine with. So they're calling it a vaccination passport, not because it's going to be used for international travel, no, because it's going to be used to travel to your local supermarket. That's not even a joke. That's the justification for why they're calling it vaccination passport. It's a very blatant way that they're trying to work around the fact that what they are proposing is absolutely insane and just downright unconscionable to a modern day society. This is absolutely uh, bringing flashbacks to do you have the papers, good German peoples? And the fact that so many people are so willing to not only go along with it, but defend it is what blows my mind. I now, after living in a society for over a year now that has justified every single extreme COVID measure that we have taken, I find myself understanding how the good Germans worked. Look, like I said, as far as vaccination passports, proper ones are concerned, I have absolutely no issue with those. Hell, I don't even have an issue with schools requiring vaccine reports because, again, kids can get a lot of diseases, and that's part of government. When it's private businesses, and this is the excuse they're using for why this doesn't violate HIPAA, by the way, is that HIPAA is supposed to be doctor-patient confidentiality, that your doctor isn't supposed to say what's in your medical reports. The workaround that they're using to say why this doesn't violate HIPAA is that, oh, no, we're not asking a doctor to tell us what your medical report is. We're telling you to tell us, otherwise we won't let you in. Yes, that absolutely does not violate the letter of the law of HIPAA. It violates the fucking spirit of it. The whole point of HIPAA was that it was supposed to be you and your doctor. Flat. That's it. That nothing else was supposed to get into that. Again, I am willing to make the exceptions for international travel and schools because those are very unique circumstances. Beyond that, just going to the fucking grocery store. No, that you are not, as a company, allowed to see my medical history because I want to buy a fucking tomato. And if you think it's going to stop here, you are in for a very rude awakening. I can guarantee you, if this thing actually happens, and stores require it so you can just fucking enter, in 5 to 10 years' time, they will be refusing to let people with cancer or AIDS in. Because they could with COVID, they will with other diseases. Mark my fucking words. I really hope that this just proves to be dead on arrival. That no one accepts this. That this is not a thing that happens. Not only is this an invasion of privacy, this is just yet another way to weed out the unwanted plebeians from the good plebeians. This will do nothing to help other than feed the constant paranoia that everyone has been having because of you fucks. This does jack shit except set us back as far as individual rights by another 50 goddamn years at least. Also, it does nothing but make it worse for the people that are still just, I want to see what this does mentality. Because that's the part that people don't seem to understand is the vast majority of people that don't want this vaccine right now want it later, but they want to actually see if it does anything because, as we've shown, this was untested and just thrown at the populace. We are the fucking guinea pigs, or at least that's how it seems. And when you make laws like this where you are unpersoned for refusing to take it, that's just another measure that makes people go, so there's something here that I should be wary of because you are going extremely hard to make me take this. What you need to do is chill the fuck out and wait 3 months. 3 months from now, I can guarantee you, basically everyone that doesn't want this will be fine taking it. That seems to be the time period. That I've talked with a lot of people, and that seems to be the general consensus around June is when the people that are wary of this are like, okay, that's been long enough. I see that it's been doing nothing. I will take it. Every measure you take, though, seems to do the exact opposite. That pushes them back. That makes them more resistant to wanting this. I'm absolutely sure that this isn't a control thing. This one case isn't a control thing. Again, mark my words, if this goes through and if this is the standard, it absolutely will be a control thing going forward. If you think the government or the megacorps have any level of fucking restraint, if they can get away with it now, they will absolutely justify every single instance of getting away with it in the future, emergency or not. I would love to be wrong about this. I would absolutely love to. I would love to see that this is just a thing that's proposing that they aren't actually going to do, or they aren't going to do it anywhere near the level that they're saying they are, and that it's just going to be going on day and day. I would love to be wrong. I have this strange feeling that I'm not. This has been Math Machine, reminding all of you good people out there, bring the papers! Peace out.